is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to the Morning Crossfire. We're still taking your reactions to the newspaper headlines at 6:28 a.m. The numbers to call once again are 07 00951 0000 0809 597 4869. On WhatsApp, it's 080 999 30137. You can also drop your thoughts on Facebook and on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. Good morning.
Gabriella, how are you doing?
Very well. Okay, there's something going on with your connection. Please do well to call back. Good morning.
Good morning, Gabriella.
Good morning. You're welcome. Go ahead.
Former president said that enough is from expected apartments. If once head of state, I want to PTF chairman, or PTF become president, and become the minister of petroleum, or to become president and become the minister of petroleum, which means is perfect in mismanagement. If you handle all those criticize, you tell us that if you need the work now, then we should shine our eye. When you want to become the president of Nigeria, the people are donating all kind of things to him, donating money, donating that card.
How do you know? How do you know these donations are going on?
We don't explain that for you.
Can you hear me?
Nigeria does that. Hello?
Yeah, I was asking, how do you know that these donations are happening? You're saying people are donating cars, donating this and that. How do you know? Do you have proof of that?
250 when it was come. My next neighbor donated 10,000 naira. Donated 10,000 naira. I'm telling you this.
To who exactly? Donated 10,000 naira to who?
There is an account, there is a code. You press your phone, you understand. The phone will not go direct to me.
I have never heard of a thing like that. I am sorry. Never have I heard of a thing like that. Where you press a code to transfer money. How does that work? You don't transfer it to a bank account?
In this show, somebody will call us and confirm it. You will see.
Somebody will call and confirm. How are you sure you haven't sent your money to scammers?
I'm telling not scammers. But it happened.
I mean, yeah, I want to know how. I want to know how you're so certain that that happened. If you're saying that people were contributing 10,000, according to you, your neighbor contributed 10,000. I want to ask how. Was there an account number that was sent for the transfer to happen?
Yes.
And how are you sure you haven't sent your money to scammers?
I'm sure of that.
Nah, I don't buy that, really. I don't. You haven't convinced me.
Okay, just make a research. And for Paro to me, we thank God for that. That is the kind of leadership we want. God bless Nigeria.
All right, thank you as well for calling and sharing. This is the first time in my entire life I am ever hearing that people are contributing money for the president of a country. Where does that even happen? Maybe it does. Educate me if it does. But you sent 10,000 naira. Somebody called you and told you that they're collecting contributions for the president and that you should send 10,000 naira, and you sent it. And the person called to confirm receipt of the money, and I don't know. I don't know what to make of that, really. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. You're welcome.
Well done. I greet Salati, I greet Abaka Wagulada, my name is Dr. Hanzala.
Welcome.
I greet all the listeners. This morning that I'm happy. The way you're about to take over all these things so quick. If I remember from all the time, I will only be happy. If like that, this want to start. This issue will not go straight. You understand? Because some people, this will carry everything separately. Now when people start their own like this, I'm happy. And this guy was killed in that place. He take it. For what thing? If you keep person one-on-one, they say one-on-one. What thing they deny? You kill somebody to kill, they deny. But I pray to God. May God may take over that issue very well. That's my favorite morning.
All right, thank you for sharing your thoughts. We do have a few comments on our socials. Remember, we're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. On YouTube, Shaidu Mohammed says, good morning, watching live from Kefi. The economic permutations of the CBN is entirely different from what we're seeing in the market, especially with the high cost of living. And on Facebook, Eddie Bassa says, good morning. I hope you're enjoying what you're doing. Kudos. Thank you so much. We do have a few comments from the previous feed. Yes, we do. All right, let's see. This is from Oludade Abiodun, who says, good morning once again. Sharia law in Southwest is a no-no. Nigeria is a plural society that even accommodating and respecting somebody like me who does not even practice any religion. And this is from Oza Francis Nnamani, who says the push for Sharia in the West, in the Southwest, is unacceptable and should be rebuffed completely. What we need in this country is unity in diversity. May God help us, is what he says. Mwaza John Lassisi, still on Facebook, says abduction, explosions, bad news every day. When will Nigeria be a safe place? Good morning, Modestus Ikechukwu, watching live from Abuja. Noel Uzo, I hope it's much better now. Thank you for bringing that to our attention. Let's get back to the phone lines now. Good morning.
Good morning, Gabriella. My name is Emeka Mbaripa.
Welcome, Emeka. Go ahead.
Yes, the issue of insecurity, has been a big problem. And the worst part of it all is that the government will claim that they are defeating. I'm not trying to play down the role efforts of the military in fighting terrorists. And what I'm talking about is the one that is coming closer. It's drawing closer. In Abuja the other day at Chokorare, about 3 or 4 people were kidnapped. And this is the Federal Capital Territory. It's not that it's far away. It's Kaduna or Zamfara. And then you see our president traveling from one country to another. Is it not better for us to at least, for our president to at least tackle one thing? See, if any president that has been elected, we sit down and say, I'm going to focus on education, tackle it head on and face it, when the former president, may God bless his soul, former president Mario Yar'Adua came, he focused on the Niger Delta issue, and he solved it. He gave them an amnesty, and look at just that quelled the tension, because it was the problem that Niger Delta was almost consuming the entire nation, because this is where the chunk of our international exchange, the oil, came from. But any president that comes, he brings 10 agenda, 15-point agenda, change, renewed hope, and at the end of the day, nothing is renewed. We are depleted. We are even subjected to hopelessness and all that. And I said they are renewing hope. Which hope are we renewing? That doesn't make any sense. And
right.
PDP will soon find it. You see, what PDP is looking for, they will find it. PDP is clearing themselves gradually, and they will finally drown the party. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts as well. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, sis.
Good morning.
Well done work. My name is Mrs. Amaza.
Welcome.
So I listen to Rise to Wisdom. I don't think I will be part of Rise to Wisdom again, because he said it's after prayers. One will go. But I listen, and great contribution. Well done to our brethren. And sis, you asked a pertinent question. And I want the presidency to, as quickly as possible, to send disclaimer. It could just be that we have a group of people that are collecting money in the name of the president. And thank God that caller called to tell us. Maybe he believed in the story, but I don't believe it. If there is going to be any contribution, they will make it official. So let me not just go too deep. Let them quickly come debunking before people will be mimicking the poor that they are gathering money for Mr. President.
Mm.
On the issue of insecurity, 6:30 in the morning, everywhere is still dark. And I hear sounds of school buses coming to pick children. People go to the mosque early, and some people leave as early as possible. Because it's still dark, please, all the necessary security precautions, put them in place before you leave home. Because I was told that some of these men of the underworld, they will just hang around. When they see somebody move, they collect your phone, collect more money with you, and just go. You understand? I'm not saying you should not leave that early, but just be careful. And school buses, I don't know where these children are rushing to. It's so early. If I'm not lying, 6:30, everywhere is still dark. Finally, the story of the young man that killed our beautiful sister. You know, the first day he said, I did this, I have no regret. Then when he got to court, he said, I made one. The only message I will tell us is, don't allow anybody kill you. But you know the right statement. Sis, this year, from 1st to today is 28th, if I'm not mistaken, the story of killing too much. Either husband will slap wife, the woman will die, or son will slap papa will die, or boyfriend will just story fuel explosion and what have you. If you have argument with your husband, for instance, and you see that he's becoming really angry, go outside the house first when he couldn't come back. Man, if your wife is arguing with you, you did not bring money, and you see that he's getting so tense, leave the house, because we're not too healthy. All
right.
A bag of rice is 100,000. I don't off my mic. Thank you, dear.
Thank you very much for calling and sharing your thoughts as well. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. You're welcome.
Yeah, Charles speaking.
Welcome, Charles. Go ahead.
Gani Adams telling the Amataki to flush out the swap and bandit. The truth of the matter is that these same people have always been the same people with different names. And the ideology is to come to people's land. And you have some funny constitution backing that says every Nigerian has the right to live anywhere, which is not a bad idea. But I came to Abuja and I rented a house. I did not go to bush in Abaji or go to Nasarawa bush and live there. And I begin to commit all manner of crime. And they have those who are in government backing them up, because this ammunition and everything, AK-47, how are they getting them? And they will tell you, when you put up a pressure, that was why IPOD came. Come and live in our communities. Come and live in the town. Parents, let's know who we are living with. Let's monitor activities. Let's know the business you're doing. They say no. When they stay in this bush, they will occupy it. They will tell you they are Nigerians. They have the constitutional right to live anywhere. And they politicize it. When you speak, the people in power are using it for politics. Some of their kinsmen are in power defending them. And today, it is in the southwest. I don't want to, but the truth of the matter is that even the political wings in the southwest have played a lot of politics with them.
All right.
You want power, and at the detriment of other citizens. So one person is a president. Those who are being kidnapped and killed, it's not even from the family of Mr. President, but ordinary people. I don't even want to be talking about Nigeria matter.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. Let's take some comments and reactions on our social media. On YouTube, Peter Tech says, good morning. Why is this administration punishing federal workers? Why is it taking forever to implement NMW? Why does the federal government want workers to remain poor? Don't we have mathematicians, is what Peter Tex is asking. On Facebook, Dr. Mrs. Umar Libera from Owerri says, in matters concerning the well-being of our country, silence or neutrality is treasonable. Let us speak out now, but let truth be our watchword. Why are we institutionalizing corruption? Why are criminals allowed to justify their criminality? Some of our leaders are today doing hideous things and proudly handing over the culture to your children, our successors. We're fast losing all forms of godliness. We hail crimes and criminals and are easily silenced with offer of peanuts. Why have we allowed evil to soar to high heavens in this country is what she's asking. On WhatsApp, this says, good morning once again. Sharia in Southwest is a no-no. Some people should know that Nigeria is a plural society. They should stop promoting that. That can cause religious differences. Nigeria, as a society, accommodates and protects anyone who does not practice anything. Insecurity in Nigeria needs a seriousness, and that's from Oludade Abiodun. Michael Lord says it is annoying hearing that the president now feeds from his rented houses. He has been paid by the federal government as a military head of state, as a retired military general. He's also been paid as a past Nigerian president. And why would he say such, is what Michael says. All right, this here says, good morning, Gabriella. The minister said Nigeria can afford Tinubu's foreign trips. Yes, we know, but that minister should not say such a statement. Insecurity and hardship is terribly dealing with citizens, and he just opened up to say that. All Tinubu's foreign trips so far, what are the benefits to Nigerians? Fitzgerald from Airport Road sent that in. And this says, good morning. Our condolences to those who lost their lives in Enugu. We're hoping to see final solutions to all these tanker explosions. And that's from Hafsat. Chimezie Nwafo from Gwagwalada says, good morning. The EFCC official who died, the fraudster will still begin. That's how civil servants died overnight on Fubara. He must be in charge of his state. All right. Thank you so much, Chimezie, for sharing. Danjuma Eagle, a.k.a. Baba Reza from Sabon Wuse says, my contribution this morning is on hunger against democracy. In my own reading of literature, it tells me our democracy is not rooted in respect and justice for each man to achieve human policy. All right, we'll take a few more comments shortly. Let's get back to the phone lines. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello, Gabriella.
Good morning. You're welcome.
Yes, my name is Akin.
Welcome, Akin. Go ahead.
Sharia is Southwest. People should not get worried. When former Governor Gabriella of Osun started his shenanigans that time, he thought he will succeed. He failed. Yoruba are too enlightened and too educated for anybody to come and bring religions to divide us. I can tell you for free that Sharia will not go anywhere. That's not the truth.
All right.
And as for the Boko or whatever they call themselves in Southwest, they will be flushed out. The former governor of Ondo State went and flushed all of them out of the forest. We are still united in that region. If anybody think it will bring unrest in that region, just deceive himself. And we will never support shenanigans.
All right.
Sunday Igboho started that is Yoruba agitation. It's the Yoruba people that make sure that they brought him down. Today the place is peaceful. It will continue to peaceful. We will not allow rascality in that region of the country. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you as well for sharing your thoughts. Good morning. Are you there?
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning to the listeners and the callers. My name is Zakaria.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Yes. We are talking insecurity in the entire country, and now they are shifting to Southwest. I could tell you for free their days are numbered in Southwest. That region, may God bless the soul of former governor of Ondo State. That man really saved that region for bringing Amotekun up. And then the government are shouting, how can a region bring their own security apparatus? This. You see, criminality is criminal, no matter what name they call them. Come and live in where people live. You say you want to live inside bush. That is what the governor said then. And I could tell you, if they want to use that for political